I'm gonna restart. It's only a minute. Let's just restart. There's definitely some stuff. This glitches in the walls everywhere. Nobody just tried him enough. There is some glitches out of the map on Observatory. I looked up. Now, like, this might be stupid, right? Like, people might laugh. But I looked up, like, I've always thought it's a good idea to, like, just look up random glitches. You know what I mean? Like, just people posting, like, funny glitches of shit that happens. Because maybe that stuff could be applied in a speedrun. You know what I mean? If you find something that's really useful. So I looked up just, like, random glitches and saw some people talking about how you could, like, easily glitch out of the map on fucking Observatory, just as Luke. You can, like, just jump out of the map randomly. And I was like, well, maybe there's some way to use that, you know what I mean? Like, maybe there's some way to, like, run to the next objective, you know what I mean, super quickly, or skip something. You never know.
Engaging enemy transport. He's taking evasive action. Destroy it before it has a chance to board.
Doing pretty good. Yeah, for sure. I also think the fact that this game has a multiplayer, and I've played the multiplayer, also helps. Because, like, I know some things that somebody who wouldn't play the multiplayer wouldn't know, right? Like, for example, Luke can actually double jump, weirdly enough. If you use one of his force powers, you can actually double jump with Luke, which gains you extra height. Don't think that would be ever useful, because the level that you play with Luke isn't very vertical or anything, but you can double jump with him, which is kind of strange.
You're clear, Agent Hask. Thanks for the assist, come on.
And, like, I noticed in the individual world record for the Kylo level, somebody does use it. But for some reason, Kylo can actually... That was a long load. For some reason, Kylo can jump and use his force powers, so that way there's no animation, so you do him slightly faster. But the world record does use that. So... Yeah, I think speedrunning is one of the coolest things out there, man. Like, just the way that people find out shit and, like, learn shit and come up with shit, and the way that people do shit, like, there's so much cool shit. So much cool shit out there. One of the coolest aspects of gaming, I feel like. And I'm honestly just, like, happy to be a part of it currently. You know what I mean? Just, like, to be able to do something. Like, I don't know, it just feels cool. And to say, like, that I did something better than anybody else in the world, just, it feels so cool to me. You know what I mean? I'm a highly competitive person. But I like to think that I'm, like, a good competitive person, you know what I mean? Not like a sore loser, sore winner type of thing. But just, like, I want to win, you know what I mean? I want to try my hardest to win at every opportunity. And winning, like, fuels me, you know what I mean? Just, like, that drive to win. I think that's... I don't think that's from things being too competitive, though. I think that's from people just being bad competitors. You know what I mean? I feel like things can get super competitive. Like, esports are people, like, super... Esports are the most competitive something can get, you know what I mean? But esports aren't necessarily toxic. I mean, obviously, there's some toxic people every now and then, depending on what esport, but I think it just always ends up being the people, you know what I mean? It's just the people. I don't think anything can be too competitive, so that way it, like, inherently becomes evil. You know what I mean? Or not evil, but, like, just toxic in general. I think it's always, like, a person that does it. You know what I mean? It's the person that causes it, not the fact that it's competitive.
The Dauntless has regained power, but the docking clamps have locked us in place.
I feel like I have this level kind of memorized now. I do want a couple more runs, though. Because I don't feel too... I mean, I say that, but I fucked up last run. So.
Attack the station, protect the satellites. Those are your new orders. Yes, sir. Agent Hask, prepare for an attack run on the Fondor Station control tower. We can also disengage the clamps if we destroy the docking arm. Those are our power sources. Good. The rebels must not...
A little bit slow on clicking the button there. Okay.
The Dauntless is free.
That's true. That's true. If there's nothing to compete against. Holy shit. How is that so much faster? What did I do? What did I do that was so much faster there? What the fuck? I guess I just did it cleaner, man. I guess I just did it cleaner. Wow. I didn't think it would died faster. Yeah, actually, I think there is a lot of... I did not expect 6 seconds, though. I expected maybe 2 seconds faster to be possible. That's it. I'm sure you can die even faster. Yeah, 100%. There's a lot of things you can save, like, a little bit of time on, and that adds up. You know what I mean? If you do everything really well. So, there's a lot of things you can save a little bit of time on. But it does have a big chunk of time that is unmovable. You know what I mean? The defend thing, it's just unmovable.
Equally important. Inferno has clearance to access one of the Emperor's classified observatories.
I'm surprised we did that so much faster.